The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sports. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. Coaches like to say play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Wolverines will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfect. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the 1st down, get it out of my hand, get the 1st down.
He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he drops
One, let me
just a
hit
little
one,
too
let me click on
slippery
and
in
come
the
to the
hand.
ball.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Let me click on and come to the ball. Come on.
Offense gets set for second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its
I
hand.
expect cover 2. No, why they just fuck up my play? Hold on.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf.
Could
It'll
have
be
hit X
third
too.
down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback checking off. They keep attacking through the air. Looking for the score.
Got him.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
They give me some time, fellas. They give me time.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Hold on.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the move. Got the first down and more. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the
That
house.
burst
Just
is
ran
not
out
in
of
the
a
game,
little
I
steam.
swear.
The defense finally got it.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
The give on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No
Come
doubt. To
on,
win
son.
the SEC
Stay
is
there.
a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Working the middle of the field, and it's
Where's the
complete.
nigga that's supposed to be
And he
guarding me?
roars into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Michigan. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll put the tight end in motion.
Okay.
They go right back to it. Gets it out to the 25-yard
You don't block
line.
that second level.
3.
You got to get rid of him.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. This is a designed run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Wide receiver now comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And the Bruins get enough to move the chains.
I know there are some people that say no. In your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
The quick out. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The back goes in motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
42 Spider, 4-2 Convoy.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Bounced off his feet. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot.
Bro, no way. Like, he's beat. Oh, Jay.
You see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark, and you don't know how to control
I
it. You don't know
missed
what goes
it.
wrong, but sometimes
That's what I get for
QBs
getting
miss,
greedy.
and it's an incompletion.
That's a catch, though. Oh, I missed that.
And here comes the offense on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On second down, looking to throw. Right on.
Why does it take so long for me to get the ball?
He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Bruins get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
With the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here.
Damn.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
How do I not get in? Oh my God. How do I not get in?
You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
How did I not get in right there?
When you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump
Oh,
over.
dog.
That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on 4th. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback run is part
I was about to say, how do I not get in there, bruh? I'm not getting stood up.
touchdown, Bruins.
Like, come on, man.
These design runs, goal-to-go situations, gotta have it.
Gotta fight. 17 fucking plays. Like, come on, man.
Getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team.
One stop.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen.
Why is it
now it's on this
zone
offense.
as opposed to
Yeah,
play
this
outside?
is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer.
Why
You've
did the
also
zone
gotta
that's supposed to
take your
play outside
time
always
and give your
come
defense
inside?
an opportunity to get their win.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 34.
On the ball, too?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to
On
take
the
the
ball,
lead
too?
before the half. Here comes the offense on second down.
Every time.
Here's a quick throw out
Every
to the left.
fucking time, bro.
He knew
Every
exactly
fucking time.
where he wanted
You're
to go
supposed to
with
play
that one,
outside.
and they've got enough for the first down.
Okay.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And it's loose.
If you're shaded to the like again, that's the like. Why are we shit? Like, why chop inside if I tell you to shit outside?
The officials are going to have a second look.
You have no reason to chop inside. Stay square.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials
Damn,
will change
8
the call.
minutes.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Throws to the wideout.
The same. It's the same thing.
Right there, and they are set up at the 14.
My DB's on his back, but he can come back to the ball, and I can't. Come on.
Make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
So let's go right
They'll try
here.
to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw.
He got that
It's out on the
off?
outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Overthrow.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Their hope for a touchdown. Dialed up the... It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
Me that
And
shit!
he picked it
Come
off.
on, man!
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter. But
Great call, Michigan. Great call.
Gap development between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen with your ball throw. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays. mistakes.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops.
Fires one high
He just...
and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game.
Greedy.
He could have squeezed it.
Fuck him.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He wants to pass it on second down.
He was, he was throwing that bitch at me.
As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive.
Get him. Get him.
By multiple possessions. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yo, cuz, what?
A strike downfield. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
They'll run it
What's
to the
happening?
gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He caught it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play.
Like, I knew it, but at the same time.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work as well.
From the gun, looking for a man. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, I didn't get over there quick enough.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
Yo, 66.
This offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense
What a
right now
block.
is tired.
And
W
I think
block,
that's the
man.
difficulty being a play
W
caller.
block.
Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on second down.
Let me go. What the fuck?
Knocked down back at the 13. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Running back goes in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. A run up
Y'all
the middle
niggas
is
bitches
stopped
up
for no
front.
gain.
Can't even run the ball like
Not
that.
much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Motion from the offense. The inside handoff.
There we go. Thank you.
And poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Wants to throw on third down. He's right on target. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. And he just kept running.
Not gonna lie, if he put a hard flat right there, oh my god. That would have been a perfect bait.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
No, do not give him that
And they
burst.
get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Try and fuck it.
His drive will open from the 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to throw.
Get his ass.
Escapes trouble.
Get his ass. Yes, sir.
Back with the 3.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative. They're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
He's back to throw on second down. He's taking the shot.
No.
And
He got in front of both of them
took his eye
niggas.
off of it at the last minute.
Damn, that's a whole lot of contact.
There's an example, Jesse, of what a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Give me those.
And he intercepts it. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Getting the ball back and put your offense in business.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
Oh, hit his ass.
They're trailing by just 2 to NC State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
He's going to let
Did he just miss it?
down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. He's being a little reckless with that football. Threw the interception last time and almost threw another one here.
Golly, that's best back-to-back drives. You got to have your quarterback making smart decisions. You can't turn the football over. He's got to get those cobwebs out of his head, start dialing it in.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Ah,
It's
good
a
shit.
huge pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown,
Way to drop it in the
Michigan.
bucket.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good.
Way to
They
drop
still
that shit in
trail
the bucket.
35-21.
Can't even be mad about
Quick
that.
strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back.
Damn.
First down.
He's supposed to be double blocked, and he just bitched y'all.
Last play of the third quarter.
God damn. All right.
UCLA 35, Michigan 21.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. It's a reverse.
What a fool.
Relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They have got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for
Oh,
no
good shit.
run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'm an asshole.
Now, 4th down.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He lost one down the sidelines. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker
Good shit.
this late in the game.
I think that might be the very definition of
That's
just trying to
completed
rub
if I don't
salt in
have
the wound,
fucking
right?
that
You got the
comeback
lead,
route over there.
multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You know, late in the
Try
ball
this.
game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to listen. It's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
No burst.
Just enough room
It's
to
in
gain a
before the
couple down to
burst.
the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Nowhere to go.
Again.
Going down. He goes at the 39.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in
Get
the
his
4th quarter.
ass.
You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that
Go
speed,
get his
dipping and
ass.
ripping, getting to the
That
quarterback
is-
for another big play.
If I don't get
All
caught,
the way
I'm
down to
picking
the
that
25-yard
shit.
line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And
Oh,
defensively,
now
that's
you want to
exactly
die
what
for
I
the
want.
shit.
You get the third
Like,
down,
what the
clock is
fuck?
your enemy, multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Oh my snatches! Give me those!
Got room on the return.
Run,
And
nigga!
the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Some niggas just don't run. Like, my nigga, take off. You got 94. Take
You
off.
know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception.
You know
and
what?
just putting
That
the
is
game on the
that is
Makes the
completely
catch,
right.
and he's brought down.
I love
And I
offenses
could've threw
and
this.
quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start
Oh,
getting
because
those
fucking
long-yard
84
situations.
decides to go back into the
Third down
fucking pile.
conversions are a huge stat,
Fucking
and this
do
one
that.
would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback checking the play.
Look at the fucking doofus.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. And
I
it'll bring
had
up
it.
4th
I had it
down.
anyway.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
not
it
incomplete
anyway.
because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket.
Regular
Yeah,
schedule
he's
programming.
comfortable, but
One
you
time
get
I
in there
actually
and you
don't
get
look
a
at
hit
it.
on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He's not
Damn, what an overthrow.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great in quarterback to receiver, not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Michigan 21.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot.
That's not getting there.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're putting their...
Why you get through?
For this quarterback, and down he goes.
Third and long
Goes up to
situation,
his
we're bringing
fake
that
shoot.
QB
So
on the
go
field.
ahead,
We're
go.
telling
Let's
our
go
front guys
H.
to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they
Hey,
get
like
the
you
job
can
done.
tell.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're bringing heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Damn, Lord, you slow today.
Efficiency on that one. It'll bring up second and
Oh, that's why.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
looking to throw on second down. He tosses one high.
Get
and
up!
down the left side. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this, this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is what.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
GG's. Ball game.